This is my capstone project. My name is Sean Nosler. And so getting into the interview, I interviewed Nick. He is our senior operations manager over at Forest Hill Chick-fil-A. And so he's only been there for about a year, but he's worked at Chick-fil-A since he was 18. And so going into his family life, he has a younger sister, and he also has some divorced parents. So school-wise, he was taking a break to work more, but he's now going back to college and he is majoring in business management. He is also 22 years old. So getting into his leadership style, I'd say the best that suits him is dominance because, from a day-to-day basis, he's leading everyone. And so he's very goal-oriented, making sure all the positions are filled, making sure, food's flowing quick to the customers. He also likes to control the environment. He is one of our top managers, and so he, sends everybody where they're going. He likes to have Chick-fil-A running, the way he wants it. And then going into the way that approach him, which also, gives him the dominance leader style. He is best being approached with, just straight honesty, just coming up to him and telling him if there's any problems or if you need something or if something's not working. And being Chick-fil-A, as, most people can assume, it's a very fast-paced environment. And, he values getting to the customers fast and making sure they have everything that they need. And so, for his experiences, he said that the most influential experience for his leadership growth was the divorce of his parents. It made him really grow up quicker because he had to help his sister, because I also have divorced parents, so, and anyone else who does, or who only has one parent can understand, it's very difficult, and, there's a lack of communication between the two parents, which makes it a lot difficult, if one is telling you something and, you need something and the other parent doesn't know, or they don't want to help, and so him having divorced parents really made him step up into an adult position, and also kind of, help set up his leadership style because he had to be there for his sister. Had to make sure that she was okay because she was much younger than him. And, as any brother does, he just wanted to look out for her. And so when it comes to obstacles and challenges, Nick thought the best way to become a better leader, for the good and for the bad, was to just be put in situations. And he credited his, leadership to being allowed to, experience ups and downs, and also being given the ability to choose how he wants to lead. And so, he's had to deal with very fast-paced days and slow days, and, determine how to maximize profits for the business. He had to learn how to maximize, comfort for employees, because, Chick-fil-A keeps their employees outside sometimes. And so if it's really cold out, he's going to make sure that they're switched around so nobody's out there for too long. And, he also told me that failing in situations was a big learning curve for him. And he, while nobody likes to fail, he looks back and he values those failures. And so when it comes to his communication with our team, he felt that the best way to communicate was to approach on an equal level, because some employees don't like to be talked to, like, from above, even if you are the leader. So he just makes sure to come in as a friend, which, he built really good bonds with everyone at Chick-fil-A. So it kind of made him, easier. Like, it wasn't scary when he approached you. It was more of like, okay, is there something I need to work on? Is everything going okay? Is he just coming over to talk? Because he would do that. And so it made him stand out rather than, just being a leader by himself. So when it comes to conflict management, the biggest solution for him was to just talk it out. He always wanted to be there whenever, if two people are having a discussion over a disagreement, he wanted to be there. He also wants, emotion removed from conversations because it just doesn't help situations in most parts. Like, sure, if, something's going on and, it's a self-conflict with someone, He's going to want to have emotion, like be compassionate towards them and, help them. But when it's between two different people and he's mediating, he's just going to want all emotions removed. He wants to be there, make sure everything goes over smoothly, and he just wants to watch it all play out, which I think is, an amazing way of doing it. So next is my leadership. I'd say that I'm very dominance oriented, for leadership style. And some of my key characteristics are, really caring about my participants and the people below me, making sure they develop and improve and someday maybe become where I am, to a level. I also think it's important to be open to change, which I am, because there's usually always, even if it's not known, there's always going to be a better solution to the problem. So I see that as important to, be open-minded, be open to change. If somebody needs something, wants something, be open to hearing them out, even if you might disagree at first. And I also strongly value decision making. I feel that it's, a key part of leading is being able to make decisions, last second decisions that, you're given very little time. I feel like it's overall very important. And so for me, the hardest to lead would be a steadiness participant, just because since I have a dominance, leadership style, steadiness is the opposite. And so it's just, it wouldn't be possible because, that's one of the parts of leading is to overcome, adapt. And so, the biggest reason that'd be hard to lead them is because they like predictable and orderly and, they don't like change or unpredictable situations. But me as a dominance person, you know, I, you know, I like the unexpected. I like to be fast-paced, goal-oriented, not really routine or too orderly, just because, I'm being effective. I'm, fast-paced. I'm there. I'm doing stuff. It's not always going to be so orderly. But of course, you're able to adapt to that. That's just one of the parts of leading is being able to adapt to that. And so I feel the biggest opportunities that are needed is just experience and, being in the situations, like I said with Nick, how he felt that those were the best for him. I agree, and I, hope one day they'll be put in that situation where, I'm just dealing with like a dinner rush, something that involves me to lead that I might, not do too good on. And then somebody else has to step up and, tell me next time do this, this, and that. And then, next time I try it again, maybe I fail again, maybe I succeed. But, the biggest part is just doing that, just being there and just being in the situations, because sure you can learn, but if you don't actually get into those situations and, see those outcomes, it's just not going to be too helpful. And so the best conflict management style I see would probably be collaborating because, you want that win-win situation. You don't want one person to win, one person to lose, both people to lose, because you don't really want to like give in and you'd say, oh, you can take this, this, and this. But, if you collaborate, find a different goal that you're both, if you both work together, it's, just going to be better than one person giving in or both people losing. So I just feel like that's the best conflict management style. Move out this way. So to my mission statement, my mission is to find success, happiness, and value in people. I will seek out and become a health professional who values human care and giving respect to those who don't get it. It hurts me to see those who help others not take care of themselves or not have someone to help them. I'll be there for them when they are in times of need. I will work for others and work in the medical field to help people who don't get help and treatment they deserve. And so to achieve this, I will be finishing college and hopefully going to medical school. I'm not sure what I want to do in the medical field, but I just love helping people, also love leading people, so maybe there's something there. But, yeah, I feel that I, strongly want to go to med school. I'm currently in biology majoring, so that's the plan. But